plans for the evening? Or are we going to move on to the next day? I forgot.
I think I was studying. I forget if that changed.
Is it still the same day?
Yes.
I think I said like since you didn't get to do it on the side session because that was I would say like to carry on through the next day. Like the story thing I thought of, it's not like Suzuki's gonna kill herself too.
Sick. Alright, I'll put those tallies I took away back then.
No. It's just gonna be like things she's dealing with. That's all.
Yeah, no, I meant like the fucking work tally since I.
Oh yeah, you can put those back in.
Yeah, I put them back.
All right, because we last left off with because Ryu's in limbo until he goes back to the dorm when you guys have breakfast. So he's not here right now.
Mm-hmm.
But when we do get to the spot, Ryu does kind of have to talk to, after he gets out of the dream, has a few questions.
Alright. So if people had stuff to do in the evening, then I'll allow you one thing.
Oh, I'm generous.
Yeah, I know, right? Shit. Let me put on the evening music. Let me drag this fuck down.
Why don't you make Jess? You're not even in your playlist tabs. Unless you put Jens Lekemen and 1,000 nights of them. Which I pray you haven't. Dude, how do you like indie pop with a lot of fucking bassy guitars and cymbals? Fuck me up, fam. There you go. Now you're learning.
But I don't know where songs are.
Not dorm music? No, I guess it's technically not the dorm. Yeah. The play button's on the left, buddy.
I feel like I'm being watched.
I mean, you are, but it's fine.
Yeah, I turned it down for you.
Thanks, dude. I really appreciate it.
Alright. So we're not on the town map. Let's go to the dorm. And if people want to do anything, just say what you'd want to do in a concise sentence.
Reiko still wanted to talk to her dad.
Alright.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
I'm just fully committing to Kira's trying to learn what to do. What is a video game? What is this?
Alright. What about Rio? Didn't you say he was gonna go to the temple?
Yes. He did. No one noticed him. No one said anything. He just prayed silently by himself like he wanted to. I mean, I thought there was a small possibility you might do something while everyone else was at the temple, but I was hoping it didn't.
I ever got back to you. So
nope.
No.
Yeah, you guys were in the middle. Yeah, it was the middle of the temple bit because there's still the Reiko stuff she wanted to do there. There's still the Rio stuff. Yeah. Man, you're still in the middle of it.
Rio's stuff is what he literally wants to be private
and
pray
Rio's
to himself.
Stuff is gonna happen because you want
that's
to.
boring.
So shut the fuck up. Yeah, so shut the fuck up and stop wasting time. Fuck. Wasting your breath and mine.
Alright.
I mean, only you can waste your breath unless I'm literally sucking it out of you.
No, you're forcing me to speak. Idiocy needs correction.
Alright, so I guess Kaharu would be heading back, right?
Yes. Kaharu has a lot on her mind, and honestly, I think she'd be tempted to talk to Akira about it.
Oh. Okay. So that's everybody accounted for. So let's go with the easiest. So we'll go back to the temple because that's where people are. Alright. So let's do the Rio thing since it'll be. Oh.
Yeah, no. I can stay if it's easy. I was just gonna get a drink.
Oh, how desperately do you need your drink?
I don't need it desperately.
All right. So where are you praying?
Well, I assume there's like those just 1 sec. All right. I assume that there's like how you normally get in a Japanese temple. There's like a number of small prayer sites, and there's like that one place you go up to that has the big rope, and you ring the bell, and it's right next to the offering box. He wouldn't go up there. He'd just like go into the temple. I don't know if you have to check in to pray, but he would do that, and then he'd head to the courtyard and go to one of their small shrines. Well, probably one of the shrines that's right next to the big prayer bell with the box and stuff, and just kind of clap his hands together for a moment to center himself and just start thinking.
Alright, so you go and pray and stuff.
Mhm.
You do hear the sound of like, not, I would say nearby, but not literally right next to your face. Like the sound of a watering can.
Watering can? Okay.
Yes.
Nearby, but literally not next to his face. Okay. So pretty close.
Yes.
He's going to crack one eye open and look around.
Alright. You'll notice a slender figure in drab like robes and stuff in the, what's it called, coronation blue,
I don't know.
in the I don't know blue,
Okay.
and it's a familiar face with, catch.
Yeah, okay. It's Katsumi. Interesting.
Oh my god, Jess, you've gone over your obsession with not announcing what character it is.
I like it!
I know you like it, it's very good, but it doesn't work for people who are bad at reading things. Like everyone besides me.
Such modesty.
I've never claimed anything like that, but I am possibly one of the most modest people ever.
That is the best statement. The least racist, most modest.
I think I'm a lot more modest than people give me credit, is basically what I'm saying. I might be the most modest person around. It's gonna be huge.
Alright. Well, honestly, it's no big surprise seeing her here. So, we're just going to just go back to the praying for a moment, and then, is going to, he's going to go back to that for a moment, but then he's going to be like, oh yeah. And he's going to kind of look at her and try to get honestly, like I said, the next time he saw her, he was going to have that weird thought in his head. She's from the families and is very important. But also, the next time he saw her, he was going to be like, because the last time they talked, she didn't look very well. So I'd like to roll understanding. Let me get into character.
Rank 2 with her or rank 3? I don't remember.
It's not rank 4, so it's just gonna be +1.
I forgot to do social links last time. Whoops.
Yeah, I know.
I'll help you with mine. Nothing changed.
Yeah.
It would have. Reiko and Kahoru would have gone up.
Yeah, that's probably a safe bet.
Yeah.
No.
Half of mine went down, I think.
Oh, don't be
that doesn't happen.
Oh, that doesn't happen. That's fucking. That only happened.
You get, when you look at her, you kind of see like she doesn't seem vibrant. She just kind of seems like she's awake. You know what I mean? Like somebody's just doing their chores. There's no passion or anything behind it. She's just making her arms move towards.
Going through the motions.
Yeah, so it seems like she's running on auto. All right, so that's a bit distressing. So she's watering the plants and stuff, right?
Yes.
Watering the pavement.
Watering the Zen rock garden. It
I
needs
get those rocks wet.
Yeah.
She gets
It
my
really-
rocks wet, if you know what I mean.
really helps with their sheen.
Yeah, helps with my sheen.
Does Rio recognize the flowers?
Do you have a gardening thing?
Yeah.
All
This
right.
is forgotten.
I have Ikebana.
He loves gardens. It's one of his main big
I
selling points.
know.
He loves gardens and hidden recipes or hidden menus.
Yep.
It's his character. Come on, Jess.
So, okay, you're being quiet, which means I assume that I should roll my knowledge.
All right. So these plants, they are.
She was quiet because she was googling plants.
Yeah, I know.
I got the stupid
Just-
image instead.
Just do what I always do and say they're carnations. Because that sounds smart.
This is what I got when I was looking for religious flowers. I'm like,
Religious
yes.
flowers.
Religious flowers.
Yeah, I think they're trying to send you a message of you're a fucking idiot.
That's no.
Religious flowers. Damn, Jess. Ow.
I get Christianity ones.
Ooh. I'm proud of you.
Really?
Should have just typed in Japanese flowers.
Yeah, would have been a lot easier.
Yeah.
Honestly, dude.
Japanese flower.
Why didn't you just... Ikebana. God.
Alright. There are. I can't pronounce this word.
That's okay.
Alright.
I think the important part is Rio recognizes the flower.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's
yes.
okay, Araki. I don't need a lesson on flowers.
Yes.
Alright, go ahead. You did it.
Alright, good.
Yes.
Alright, so.
Alright, you notice that there is a particular patch of flowers that isn't in line with the rest of the garden, and they kind of have like, it's kind of off in their own kind of personal shrine thing. And there's various flowers to do with the different types of. There's different types of shibaki.
Okay. Oh, Tsubaki. Good.
So there's red and yellow and white.
Okay. So.
And you'll notice that she hasn't noticed you yet. She'll just kind of take the red one and she'll just kind of, pluck it out.
Oh. Interesting. So then, Rio's going to, he knows she hasn't noticed him, but he's going to say, still at his prayer spot, is going to say, "That's very impressive. I didn't realize Tsubakis would blossom in the winter."
She'll just kind of be startled for a bit, like not like an ew. She's just like she didn't
For a
notice
bit.
Yeah.
and she'll be like, "Oh, right, the soil and stuff here, it's tempered by the ley lines. I guess it's a cheating. I'm not really one for gardening myself. I just like the look of them."
Well, most people just like the look of them. I mean, still, he's going to look up and down the row of plants. Still, even if it's due to some outside influence, it's no different than setting up a greenhouse so that you can grow seasonal plants year-round. If it's cheating, it's the kind of cheating people have been doing without magic for years.
Right. Well, I feel like it's a nice contrast to the hard textures and surroundings of the rocks and statues.
Well, I might be a bit biased on the subject, but I do quite agree. And he's just going to look down the row, and he's going to say, certainly helps me be more at ease.
Well, and she'll just kind of wring her hands and kind of look to the side, and she'll be like, how has your day been?
That's a bad question. Okay. Well, I guess you could say that it's been a bit... well, it's been a bit packed. I've had to catch up on the things that I missed yesterday and, well, of course, go to talk to some people about what we learned. I really should call everyone together so that I can tell them in person.
Everybody? She'll just kind of say nervously.
Well, everyone who wants to come. It's not like we're strictly enforcing ourselves now, is it?
No, it's just, well, I was under the impression that circumstances have been altered lately.
Altered? Altered how so?
Well, I guess it's nothing to worry about, considering you seem to be at ease.
If I'm able to keep myself at ease... Well, if I were completely at ease, I don't think I would have come here. He says, pointing directly at the a prayer station he's standing in front of. Don't you? I mean, I don't usually meditate just for the just for the self-improvement. I was a bit conflicted.
Conflicted?
Oh, yes, there's so much going on. So much I need to tell people.
That much is true for a lot of people. I can attest to that.
Well, I mean, no, I can't really speak for anyone else, but I made a mistake and I need to atone for that.
I see. Well, I suppose that is something to be admired, no matter how large the mistake. The fact that you're willing to set things right is always a precedent which I feel everybody should follow.
Yes, well, I do like to think that... I do like to think that when the time comes, I'll be able to do the right thing when the situation's asked for it. And in this case, that involves admitting that I didn't do the right thing.
I see. Well, I hope you found some answer towards how you wish to You pity the slights that you perceive.
Unfortunately, the only thing I can think of is to continue to offer my services to those who I have slighted. But I don't know if I'm capable of being in that position of trust anymore.
Well, it's hard to give you a measured opinion without knowing exactly what it is. What is it that Western saying? Mountains and anthills?
Yeah, something like that. Well, I don't wish to disturb you while you're, he says, looking over, while you're performing duties.
And she'll say, no, this isn't really a duty, rather than just trying to occupy time, really. If I don't do something, then my mind never... Well, I have plenty of time.
Ah, I see. Keeping yourself busy, then. Perhaps that's what we all need sometime. And he's just going to sink his head a bit, and then we'll say, well, if I'm going to confess, there's no harm in starting now. Yesterday, when we were out, we came to a problem, and, well, I put my personal interests ahead of the interests of everyone else in what we were trying to accomplish, and I abandoned them. In the end, it may have indeed worked out for the better for how the situation resolved itself, but I can't deny that I did it for personal and selfish reasons.
I see. That is something that should justly weigh on your mind.
Yes, and I have captured all the proof of my abandoning them. And I need to show that to them and ask for some forgiveness.
Right. I guess you can thank Fortune herself that nothing came of harm to them. From what I understand, the limited information that we were given, that this was going to be quite a treacherous outgoing, so it was limited to a small number of people. At least that's what Chiba-san told us.
Well, yes, there is that. Although I must confess that if I'm doing this, of admitting to guilt, I wonder if maybe I have been leaving information too secretly. We were advised not to bring anyone unrelated or too many people, as that might increase the danger, but still, all I did was tell everyone that we were going out on something important. I left it entirely up to their faith to believe in that, without any real proof.
Well, it never really struck me as an organization, rather than just a gathering of like-minded people.
Yes, I suppose that's true enough, but still, even in a gathering of like-minded people, there's supposed to be some level of camaraderie and some level of sociability between people. And I wonder if I've been lacking that.
Well, people are naturally bound to have their favorites. You'd have to have the power of somebody great in order to have everybody be on the same level of cohesiveness.
Well, I suppose that's a very zen way to look at it. I'm not someone great, so I can't expect that kind of thing.
No, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't strive for it.
I suppose it doesn't. Oh, by the way, I believe I mentioned the last time we met that I was trying to keep Shax under control, but Enrio's just gonna pull whatever baubles Shax stole from the temple to set up this meeting out of it. I did mean to return this when I was leaving, but I feel I can entrust it to you.
Ah, I see. I suppose somebody liked my, well, less than great craftsmanship.
Oh. Well, I didn't know it was yours. I suppose that's quite a good coincidence then, returning it specifically to the person he took it from. I suppose that makes this my first... no, I didn't return that. So yes, that does make it my first successful return of something stolen.
Well...
Wait, Angelo. I always forget Angelo. Second. He would say second.
You'll just say, well, if it wasn't your persona, then I would have imagined one of the Kappas. The tide has come in a lot further lately. So...
I see. Well, the Kappas are still there.
Yes, we've elevated the area for quite some time.
I see. Well, I suppose as long as you're speaking so casually about it, there's no issue.
Well, I wouldn't be able to say such things to those who don't have the gift.
Ah, of course. Enrio's going to turn back to the shrine, and then is going to stop for a moment, and then will say, would you happen to have an extra watering can? I feel that perhaps doing something I like would help me clear my head more than simple, aimless praying.
Ah, right. Certainly. And she'll just go and she'll go into like an outbuilding, and she'll take out like a workman's like toolbox, but it has like a watering can and shears if you want to do some bush cropping.
Bush cropping. Maybe. Hell, why not? I'll try to make the place look good. So I'll make a roll for that, for what he does, and we'll see if it clears his mind. He's still a bit troubled.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you notice some things that are uneven. You know, there's a lot of uneven things. So it's not like you do a full sweep.
No. It's just do some casual gardening. Ooh.
And then she'll just kind of leave, and her mood hasn't changed at all.
Well, I wasn't expecting to be able to cheer her up. I was hoping to, but Rio's not that good at that thing.
Don't even know what she's sad about.
Nope.
Alright.
I was going to say, as things are going, are any of us good at cheering people up?
So
fuck you.
So where's Reiko?
Well, the plan was, assuming she won't be needed for any other ritual, after we finish, I remember on the last session I asked Father if we will be able to talk after the ritual is done, and he was like, yeah, alright, fine. So I imagine I'm making my way where he is, if he had to do something else, to discuss with him about important matters.
Alright. So, can you roll me an understanding roll as you two, like, head out of the ritual room?
Sure. remember, my understanding is D12. Don't know if I had the modifier, so I'm gonna roll it like that.
Alright. You can kind of tell that he's a bit quiet and he seems displeased. And you seem that way ever since the images appeared in the pool.
So when I meet him, I open my mouth, want to say something, and then I notice this, and I'm like, did I do anything wrong, Father, with that ritual? I'm really sorry if I did. I tried my best.
Well, when it comes to the reading, do you have any sort of idea how these images are formed? Any at all? Why do I keep pressing it? Oops.
I can take a guess, but
Go ahead.
I mean, it's for a reason that they say they're bloodlines, known families. With using magic and rituals, perhaps through someone's blood, we can see their ancestors they passed. Reiko is kinda not anxious, kinda weirded out by the topic, but she doesn't try to. Her biggest fear is that she doesn't really want to displease her father because she thinks, well, he's the guy that has to. Is my best shot at teaching me the dream walking.
Until say, I suppose we should go with a more, relatable example. Do you remember when I used to read for you at night when you were a child? Well, a younger child.
Smile because indeed this is very warm. It's of course, Father.
And let's say for one particular night when you were accessing a book that you haven't read, I haven't had read before, and you haven't have read before, but you don't know how to read, and you decided to try and read for me. What would the words look like to you if you couldn't understand what they meant?
They wouldn't look like nothing to me, I guess. They would look like anything to me.
So they would look like lines and dots then?
Yeah.
So let's equate the blood pool to a book that you don't know how to read the language. In essence, what we saw was your attempt to read a book as somebody who cannot read.
Oh, of